Today we'll be doing a comparison of Windows versus Linux file structure system, a comparison of two storage options available on enterprise networks, and giving recommendations on why we think it's better, which one is better. First, we'll begin by talking about the Windows file structure, and then we'll move on to the Linux file structure. Under Windows, it uses directories with folders and subfolders to access its data. Access to this data is controlled through users, groups, and permissions provided through access control lists. Access control lists give Windows a more flexible system in order to work with. Using the access control lists, admins are able to control types of users, different levels of permissions, and access to different areas. Under the Linux file structure, Linux uses a hierarchy tree in order to access its data. There are three basic users and three types of permissions. It is user, group, other, and everybody is given read, write, or execute access. You'll notice a lot of similarities between the structure of Windows and Linux. Although one uses folders and subfolders and the other uses a hierarchy tree, they do look similar and they are accessed in many of the same ways. The biggest difference is the access. Being able to control it through Windows with an access list gives Windows a more versatile application for controlling access rights. In an enterprise network, Windows flexibility on users, user type, and permissions makes it more useful in the enterprise network. The level of control for each user's access gives admins more ability to departmentalize the network. This also allows for easier management of the users and their access. Next, we'll be talking about enterprise storage. Two options for enterprise storage are network attached storage or cloud storage. Network attached storage gives the company complete control over how much storage they have, how it is maintained, and where it is maintained. The only limit is the company's budget. Having this kind of control, the company must decide how it's going to be managed, who's going to be managing it, and what they want to do with their storage. Cloud storage is maintained by a third-party vendor, and the company has little control over it. The vendor determines the type of hardware and the amount of storage allocated to the cloud storage for the company. The company usually pays a fee in order to have this managed and access the data. From a Christian standpoint, using cloud storage is more environmentally friendly, therefore more ethical. Managing your own storage uses a lot of energy, and with more companies using cloud storage, it will cut back on IT waste.